looks sad. But yeah, that's a couple of that's my wish list. What games you guys looking forward to that's coming out? Like anything that was showing up at E3 besides the entire show by Bethesda.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. Damn. I don't know.
Yeah, me too. It's like,
Oh, Fire Emblem. There we go. Okay.
did they
Oof.
did they announce a
Oh
new Fire
man.
Emblem?
Yeah, they're coming
Really?
out with kind of a Pokemon-esque type of Fire Emblem. Uh,
What?
but instead of just being a cheap knockoff of this one gets these Pokemon, it's like two different stories, and then they're going to come out with a
Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't hear about the Pokemon part though.
no, it's not. No, I'm saying it's not like Pokemon.
Oh, I'm confused now.
But
You.
it's two different games, but with two different storylines, kind of going around the same thing. One,
Okay, that makes
and
sense.
so it's like two full games, but you get to play as this side or this side, and then they're going to come out with, I think, DLC of uh, the other third faction. So
Hmm,
I'm
Hmm.
like,
interesting.
I'm gonna play the shit out of this game. It's gonna be like really long and awesome and
Nice.
ugh, and it's gonna be like samurais versus Imperials, and it's like oh
That sounds pretty cool.
I
yeah,
haven't played. I've only ever played one Fire Emblem game, and it was Sacred Stones on the Game Boy Advance,
a lot of
which is
people like that.
also the one I've heard the most praise for, honestly.
Yeah,
Well, at
a lot of
least
people like that
in
one.
general. I honestly loved it. It's one of my. It's up there in like my top 10 games of all time. So
To be honest,
big
there's not
five.
really a bad Fire Emblem. I've never heard of.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't played many Fire. That's the only Fire Emblem I played. So,
Okay,
and I've
I've
got the
played
actual
multiple,
cards. So
but the new
okay,
Fire Emblems aren't technically
emulate
Fire Emblem. They're
really.
like there's more mechanics and less focus on the things that make a Fire Emblem game
To
Fire
cry.
Emblem. So it's kind of like, because
Yeah.
That's
in the new one it was very much like, hey, we're gonna let you roam around the map, and also we're putting in the marriage and baby system, and it's like, oh,
what?
okay.
All right.
That's kind of
Well,
weird.
no, it was actually really cool, and that's what I loved about the new one. Is if
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
you could make two people get married, and then they'd have a kid, and then you could play as that kid, like fighting
That's
for
pretty
you,
cool. That's
and they
pretty
take
cool.
like the stats of both of the parents, and it's like what?
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah. See you later, pudding. Bert, have a good dinner.
that pudding.
About it.
Uh,
I'm
ever-
excited for Dark Souls 3.
Ooh, yeah, that's right.
That
I
was
forgot that was
announced.
coming out.
I'm
Oh
pretty
yeah,
sure
that did get yeah.
they're dropping gameplay video, or maybe a showcase, I think, at some sort of event on August 5th, I believe.
Hmm.
So that's gonna drop while I'm in New Orleans. I know my brother's gonna be fucking all over that. He loves like Dark Souls. He played a shit ton of Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls
Mhm.
2, Dark Souls 2, the first or Scholar of the First Sin,
Yeah,
and Bloodborne.
Bloodborne, yeah.
Played all of them ridiculous amounts. He has tons of like posters and statues and stuff. He's like all in it, and like I'm so shit. I'm so bad at that game.
I would love to watch you play Dark Souls.
It would definitely be like a
I wanna-
rage, like a rage stream. It'd just be me getting pissed off and yelling
Yeah.
so much. It'll be like that time I played Surgeon Simulator. Like this was a long time ago. Like before, I think like
Wow.
me and you guys even like talked
Yeah.
to each other. Like
Yeah, I don't remember that.
back
So.
before I had like 150 follows. I played. Someone might have been there, like Suchinoki Unkiseki, or maybe Funny Bob Dude. Not sure. One of you guys might remember whenever I played Surgeon Simulator. It was ridiculous. I've
Yeah.
played the first Dark Souls on my own a little bit, and it's
Yeah.
a beautiful game. It is so beautiful. Like it's the atmosphere that they create for all their areas is incredible. It's
Oh, yeah.
different playing
Yeah.
it and watching it on a video. Like when you're playing, it's like, oh my god! And like
Yeah.
the whole rule of anywhere you see you can go is like it's really true. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like you'll be sitting here and then like 5 hours later, and you're like, dude, I'm at the place where I
That
saw.
you were looking at.
I was
Yeah.
like, that's so cool. It's really awesome. And,
Yeah, there were so many times I saw that too. And I was like, oh man, that place looks really cool. Or even if it's just like a mountainous area and you see it in the distance, you could still get there, and you're like, what?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's pretty amazing. But yeah,
Games
I
do that.
think I might stream Dark Souls 1 someday. It definitely won't be a speed run. I can guarantee you that. It won't be a challenge run. I guarantee you I will not beat the first 2 bosses in a 6-hour stream. But I can guarantee you that I'm going to have a shit ton of fun doing whatever I can do.
Yes, please.
'Cause
I've never played.
I think I
Dark
might do that
Souls.
whenever I get back
Really?
from
I play.
my trip. Do you play MMOs? I do not. I played World of Warcraft back when I was in middle school. I played
did too.
RuneScape in the old days, 2007. From 2006 to 2008, I played RuneScape.
I've tried a couple of MMOs. I just don't like the style of them. The
I'm
whole
kinda done with
grinding.
MMOs.
I played
am
DC.
looking at,
I played a little bit of DC Universe Online.
Yeah,
I play a little bit of that too.
played,
Yeah.
yeah.
There was
I
one MMO I didn't enjoy, but it was a little different. Is anyone familiar with Defiance?
Yeah, I played
Yes,
that game
I am.
a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
that
pretty
went
cool.
completely free. It took it it was like 3 months after it came out, if even, and it went
that's
from like a
based on-
$60 release to
that's based on
completely
a TV
free,
show.
free to play, and it was really fun. It was kind of like Borderlands-esque in a way,
Mhm.
because it's kind of like
Yeah,
a
Defiance
leader,
is based
but
off the
it's,
TV show, correct?
yeah, I know the TV show. I didn't find the TV show to be
And
that
that
great.
TV
I watched
show
it.
is
I'll
based
be honest,
in
I
St.
wasn't.
Louis, which is
But
really
the game
cool.
is awesome.
Yeah.
That's really interesting
Oh
because
yeah, they say the
they shoot a lot of stuff in St. Louis, and all the episodes. I've been there, but it's like obviously all CGI'd and like
Yeah, of course.
exploded and like
Yeah.
rubbled. But I'm like, I've been in that building. I'm on TV. Well, kind of. It's pretty cool. But message before we start. Yeah, I don't know. I can't wait. It's kind of a thing with the Wolfpack where like Wolfpack is known for Dark Souls streamers. Like so many.
Yeah,
So many Dark Souls streamers are on the Wolfpack.
which is one of the. That's one of the reasons I haven't decided not to really to apply because I really didn't do any of that.
Like,
I mean, I've thought about
it's okay
Bloodborne,
that you
but
don't stream Dark Souls. Like it's not like you have to play Dark Souls to be in
yeah, I know. But
on the team. I just
know.
got Skyforge. That's the name of the game, Skyforge. I've been following that for a little bit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I think that game
Awesome.
looks really good. I think it's
Yeah.
going to have a lot of promise. I
Oh,
think it
yes.
can be. I think it can be something pretty amazing.
I did play Demon's
Outlast
Souls,
is really
but-
good. Yes, 7 Days to Die. Isn't that weird like zombie like Minecraft kind of?
Yeah,
survival
yeah,
game?
it is. Yeah.
I watched someone play that. It seemed kind of weird. I don't know. I probably won't buy it, but I don't know. All right, bye. See you later, buddy. Thanks for hanging out and
Later,
enjoy your
too.
game. You want to copy Borderlands 2? I hope you enjoy it. Sci-fi is fun. Yeah, sci-fi is fun.
Maximus, I like your answer. Well, I used the Skyforge in
I
Skyrim.
didn't see that. That's really good. Well, I used the Skyforge in Skyrim. Does that count?
I never played Skyrim.
Oh my God, Gavin.
I
Happy
played
to play
Oblivion.
games.
I played the shit out of Oblivion.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's so beautiful.
yeah. I think all three of us are on the same
I
on
know.
that.
I believe. I think I might start a modded run in Oblivion because like
Really?
some of the mods on
I don't know.
Xbox
I don't.
are,
Yeah.
are amazing. Like I never download mods that like change the game in a negative way.
Oh,
Yeah.
in a way
Gotcha.
that like make it easier.
That's not the
or,
game
like,
anymore. Yeah.
change
make it
things.
easier.
I only get stuff that improves performance, make it look better, maybe add in a few more weapons, just things that like flesh out the game more. I never had bullshit.
Yeah. Personally, I mean, I haven't had much opportunity to download mods because I'm not really a PC player, but the only time I really have done such a thing is with Coder 2. Like, somebody was nice enough to give me a copy of Coder 2
Nice.
a while back, which I played a little bit of, because I played first Coder was my favorite game of all time, and the issue with Coder 2 was that it was very rushed, and it was made by Obsidian, so which was a different company. By the first game was made by BioWare, who made
New Vegas.
Mass Effect and all.
Those
Yeah, Obsidian did make New Vegas, and it was kind of rushed, all that kind of stuff, and so there was a lot of cut content, and so there's a mod that like restores a ton of content, like entire quests, and a planet and areas, and just hours of gameplay. Unfortunately, it does lag a bit on my PC, and it's from 2005. It's like 20 frames, so it's doable, but yeah. I mean, picking up like a console version of that game is a little expensive.
Good save there,
It's
Max.
Yeah.
Jeez. I was reading, he's like, I played the crap out of every Bethesda game till Fallout New Vegas. That one just sucked. And I was like, I was about to rage, and then he goes, I know it wasn't really them. It was maybe Bethesda. Because, like, I've heard so many people diss on Bethesda because they think that they made New Vegas. I'm like, no! Shut up!
It's not like New Vegas
honestly,
really wasn't a bad game.
I don't think New Vegas
don't think so either.
was that bad. I thought it was.
Yeah.
I've never played New
I
Vegas, but
thought
I
it was just an
name.
expansion of 3.
Yeah,
that's
it was
all.
basic because
yeah, it's like if take it as like it's like a
I
extreme.
the first time I played Fallout New Vegas, I accidentally beat the game in under 2 hours.
Accidentally.
That's the kind
Oh,
of game
God.
you can do that.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did this, but from the start of the game, you can go to the strip, you can kill Mr. House, you can follow the Mr. something, the robot, the guy's quest, and beat it in like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why would that make that accessible? They can beat the entire main quest in under an hour. Are you kidding me?
Well, they did that in 3 too, though.
That thing.
Yeah, but I feel like it was much harder to do in 3 than 2.
You could go straight to where your dad is.
Yeah, you could go. Yep.
Do that
And then
sequence,
that would,
and then
yep.
then it's the end of the game right there.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's true.
If you
that's
like
true.
stumble upon it.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't bad, just very glitchy. Well, Fallout 3 was also incredibly glitchy.
Oh, well, yes.
Like
that is very-
base game, no mods, nothing at all. Fallout 3 on the PC is
So-
almost unplayable.
Yeah, okay.
It was even on
Actually,
console. It was
It
hard
was.
to play.
No, because I recall this. I got Fallout 3, and I was like, oh man, I can't wait to play it. I did the goat test, and I sat down in my seat, and he never gave the test. It was just stuck there. So I was just sitting in the
I've had
seat.
that same issue. I've had that same issue.
It
It's happened
blew
on
my
Xbox.
mind.
It's happened on my PC. And it did happen the first time. It happened the second time I played. I was sitting here. I'm like, all right, new playthrough. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Sit down. I'm like, all right, Gex, get this shit over with. And it's been 6 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I'm just sitting here watching this fucking wall. Like, do I
Do I do something?
what do I do? I was thinking, like, I was going through my head, like, my first playthrough, did I activate something to get the quest? I don't know what I did. So I did just, like, restart it. And then I downloaded a mod that skips the entire fucking vault start. Because it's awful.
Oh.
It is awful.
Yes, it is.
Like,
It is
after
pretty
playing the
easy.
game, 9 times, you don't want to go through that tutorial.
Yeah, that's why
Character
you make
creation
a
thing.
save right before you exit the vault. It's kind of
Yeah.
like the same thing with Oblivion.
Well,
you make a
if
save
you
right before
save the
you
game,
exit the
then
sewer.
all of your character
I find the sewers
creation
to be worse
has
than-
already been
than
saved and whatnot.
That's
vault
true.
sequence.
Yeah.
So the mod skips it and makes you do all the creation right at,
Yeah.
at the
Yeah,
at
same
the-
thing. There's something similar for Oblivion too. Like they have a little opening, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
wish I could freaking
When it
mod
does
console
again,
games.
it has it
live.
locked up 10 times plus, and you're a liar. It's true. Let's be honest.
I have never had a. I haven't.
Honestly,
had a
it's
Bethesda
oddly
game.
true
And I
that
played Fallout 3. And
a lot of
that shit
glitches
time.
in Bethesda games, they're funny glitches. Like, they're not like rage glitches. They're kind of goofy and weird. Like, I
Yeah.
just kind of felt awkward when I was sitting at my desk just waiting for this test. Like, What's going on? And the ones where like the textures get like stretched out and like expanded,
Oh
it's
yeah.
all weird and stuff. That's
I'll be
always
honest. Yeah. In my 70, 80 hours of playing Oblivion, I don't remember coming across a single glitch. At least not one that I remembered. I might have came across like one or two
funny.
minor
Oblivion
things,
was
but
a
I don't
pretty
remember anything.
solid game. It was pretty solid when it came to stability and all that stuff.
And then with Fallout 3, I played about
The
30,
only glitches
30 hours.
I could
I haven't
think
come across
of,
anything.
because I've put in like around 250 hours in Oblivion, and
Yeah, that's
wow.
around
I
the same thing.
rarely ran into like glitches or issues with the game.
I did a couple
The
times.
only thing being game crash, which rarely happened.
Yeah, I think I had freezing.
I
like,
fell through the map once
Oh
somewhere.
god, falling to the map. I
I'm
had,
falling.
And then another one was just basically quests not activating, kind of like the test thing
oh
the
yeah.
GEC. That's about it. Like, it wasn't like I had to restart. It was just like it would just lag itself out. You know,
Yeah.
it wouldn't
Oh,
work.
yeah.
Other than and like stutter frames where it would like stop and load like the next 10 miles. You know. That happened a bit, but other than that, Oblivion, like, it didn't have as many issues as other Bethesda games.
I did
Yeah, I mean,
get stuck a couple times in Oblivion, like stuck in things.
Like in geometry, just like stuck in a room or something like that, like
Yeah.
behind a door.
I think I might have gotten stuck in geometry one time. I actually do remember that now.
That is an issue with Fallout games, getting stuck in
That's
geometry.
just no. That's just Bethesda games in general.
Yeah,
because
exactly, yeah.
It's also an issue with
It's
just
happened multiple
they
times.
test it.
open world games in general, you know?
That's also
There's a
true, yeah.
million friggin'
I
things
think-
being
yeah,
loaded
I know,
up.
I was
You're supposed
watching-
to like, be able to hop on and like punch and jump on stuff. Of
Yeah,
course, something's gonna
I
grab
know
you.
somebody
you know?
who's been playing The Witcher 3 a ton, and they keep complaining about getting their horse stuck everywhere.
Yeah.
Like they got their horse stuck in a tree, apparently.
That's
I was like,
something I
what?
wish was in Fallout games was different types of transportation. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
That
they're
would
gonna have
be
the
really
power.
nice.
sticks.
like I
That's gonna be
understand.
kind of what that's for, almost.
I
Power sticks.
understand fast travel, very
Yeah.
cool. Walking, very cool.
Well, here's the thing: it's
Then I'm like,
post-apocalyptic.
why not add in a fucking bicycle? Like, why not?
Okay,
yeah,
like, come
seriously.
on, like, why not?
Yes.
Like-
To speed you up a little bit.
Like,
That
just-
would be kind of hard to program, though. It really would be when you think about it, the way Fallout games are made.
at some point, speed going at such a high speed, it would have to load in so much quicker. But I don't know. I really think
I mean, here's the
Just
thing: how do you
simple
make?
things
I
like
mean,
that
some of
would
this
be pretty
terrain
cool.
in that game. It's just like, how do you get a fucking bike through that? Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
But
that's-
Uh,
I mean, yeah, that's true. But
I
it's
mean,
also
really,
a video game.
Here's the thing: who really uses a horse? And I never used a horse in Oblivion.
I did.
walked over.
I use horses
I
all the
walk.
time in Oblivion.
I use
I
horses
walk.
a lot.
So much faster.
Sorry, I didn't like. I
They're
didn't
so
like the,
fast.
especially since you can't do anything while on the
Especially
horse.
like
No, no,
whenever
no.
you,
See,
like,
I
you
got
beat
the undead
Thieves
horse.
Guild and you get that like super awesome horse.
Oh,
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the one that like
Shadowmere?
won't die. It's like
Yeah, yeah,
badass.
yeah,
And it,
yeah.
like,
Shadowmere.
it was the
I
only
had
horse that
Shadowmere.
like attacked in that game, right?
I did it.
Like,
Yeah, I did have.
all
I
the
did have
all the horses
Shadowmere,
were
but I
passive.
still didn't use it. I still didn't use it. I just liked.
It was
being on
so
foot more.
cool. And you could kill it and then put your items inside it, and then it would respawn, and it would still have the items in it. So then you wouldn't even have to do anything. It was like unlimited storage.
Wow.
Max,
And-
good night, buddy. Thanks for hanging out and enjoy your games you won. See you, buddy.
Good night, Max.
Night, Max.
But-
Yeah.
I am so excited for 4.
It's
Yeah.
something that Max mentioned earlier about his issue with the new VAT system. He says
Wait,
that
what?
he preferred the VATs. Do you know what the VAT system is in Fallout?
Yes. I do.
We're talking to Gavin because he hasn't played Fallout games.
Oh.
I guess I haven't
Have
played
you?
3.
Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
I played through
But
3.
in,
Like,
in,
I played
in
40.
Fallout 4, the VAT system isn't a full-on pause gameplay.
Yes, I realized
It's
this.
a slow motion thing.
Yes.
He says that he preferred the full pause. Now,
Well,
I'm not sure. I'm on the fence on whether I'll prefer the full pause or the slow motion because I haven't got my hands and tried the gameplay yet.
Yeah,
But I'm
not gonna ask you, yeah,
I'm
don't-
anticipating that I'm probably going to enjoy the slow motion more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel
just
the same way,
like
too.
It would because the pause kind of took out the immersion.
Yeah.
it's
it
like,
made it-
all right, I can just
It
sit here.
made your characters seem like he was a bit too overpowered. Like he had the ability
Yes.
to pause time and
Exactly.
left perfect shot.
Yeah.
This it just kind of like it keeps you immersed in the battle because like if
like
I
you're
was in this
focused.
scary ass battle and that like
Yeah.
you're freaking out, there's like tons of shit coming at you, and you hit V, and all of a sudden things stop. You're like, okay,
Yeah,
well,
you have time to
I have a
relax.
few minutes to take a piss.
Yeah.
I'll click on this guy's head a few times, and I get him. Like in this, it'd be slow motion. The game still, you're still taking damage. You're still dealing damage. You're choosing shots. I think it'll be more dynamic, a bit more intense. I think it'll be
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah, and you have to make
I-
decisions quicker as well,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It'll force you to still be immersed in the battle, so you won't
Yeah.
have to be
Still
like, all
think
right, well, I
on
guess
the fly.
I can just hang out for a little bit.
Yeah.
I like
Well,
that. Yeah,
that
so
was like
it
that, sorry. Gavin, you
Bats made it
then
too
I'll-
easy in Fallout 3. In Fallout 3, Bats made it too easy the way it was.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
I became very good at Fallout very fast.
hmm Not only that though, but in Fallout 3, like I was pretty young when I played Fallout 3. I mean, and some of these things were like kind of scary.
Fallout 3 came out in 2008,
Yeah,
so that was
Wow.
holy shit, 7 years ago.
yeah.
But
So
I remember waking up Christmas morning like, is Fallout 3 down there?
yeah.
Is it down there? And it
But
was
like
it was.
those things were scary, and like that's one of the things I
Deathclaws
liked
and
about.
the ghouls. The first
Oh, yeah.
time I went into Subway,
Oh, my God, it was
first time
scary.
I went a little Subway, and I'm walking around with my shitty ass light on my. Then I hear it's dark. I can't see anything,
Yeah.
like, and you just hear like, and then all of a sudden you hear. Boom, it's like right here, like no! Comment shocking, going nuts. It's like,
Yeah,
oh my
exactly.
god, like that gets me every time I go in there. It's terrifying.
But that's like one of the things that like with BioShock that I liked because like you did
yeah.
it was the thing that scared me and I didn't have time to think. I had to just do it. You know?
do it.
Yeah.
You had
But with the
to do
VAT
it.
Oh,
system,
God,
I can just be like,
BioShock.
press a button and a good
So
thing about it now.
tense.
And plus,
Bios-
not only that, but my other point for the VAT system being in slow motion that I use the VAT system in like 2 seconds. I'll
Yeah,
I'll
it's
bring up
true,
the VAT
it's
menu,
true.
click,
Yeah,
click, click,
that's
and then
Like,
I'm done.
Yeah, the VAT system
like
takes,
headshot, headshot,
takes
headshot,
so
Yeah,
so little time to get through. But
Or,
I'm
torso,
thinking
torso.
if it's in slow
Exactly.
motion and the game is still going through, it might make it go even faster. Because in VAT
Yeah.
system, you're invincible. You have time to take 2 shots. I haven't been able to confirm this, but I'm pretty sure that you're able to still take damage while you're in the VAT system in slow motion, because that would make sense, right? Because
Yeah, that would
it's
make
not
sense, yeah.
paused; it's full
Yes.
motion.
If it makes you invincible, I find that dumb.
Yeah, I don't think it should, but that's gonna make me think. Is a worry even more about is like I gotta really make sure I get all my clicks in fast, and better make sure I have my ammo reloaded, because like the
Ooh.
worst thing is like,
Yeah.
or like your AP points are up. Worst thing is like you need the VASH, like V V V V V, and like, you only have lights like going. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Fuck you,
Here's the
AP.
thing. I feel like it's a change being made to make the game more difficult.
Yeah,
That's really what I feel
'cause
like.
Fallout 3,
So, which is
and
really
Vegas
something
was
that
easy to get going.
they do need. It's definitely needed because a lot of games are making changes to make the games easier rather than vice versa.
Yeah,
And I like
I had to
Bethesda.
mod the shit out of my games to
Like-
make them difficult.
Oh yeah, like an example I could think of, although you guys probably can't relate to this, but the Metal Gear Solid series for like the newer one that's been, or rather, the newer one, the new one that's coming out is basically it's going to have this system where it's going to freeze time for a couple seconds before an enemy actually goes into an alert mode. Whereas if you were spotted. Any other previous games is just full on alert right away,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
You have a couple seconds to shoot the guy, and it's
Yeah.
like it's too easy. I
That's
mean,
gonna be easy.
it's optional, and you can turn it off, which I'm
Oh,
obviously not
okay.
gonna do. But still, it's like easy mode because there's people who beat Basically, Ground Zeroes is like basically it's kind of like a tanker mission to the game or whatever, like a Metal Gear Solid 2. I don't know how familiar you guys are with that, but it's like a smaller mission to complement the main game.
Yeah.
But people were just abusing that system and like running through the game in like 4 or 5 minutes and stuff like that. Whereas you would normally have to sneak through and it would take, if you're really
more,
good at the game,
more time.
15, 20 or
Yeah.
something. Because you're not abusing that system. So, I don't know.
No.
What?
So SGDQ has never been able to raise $1 million before.
Really?
They're like really pushing to hit it this year.
What are you talking about?
SGDQ. Games Done Quick.
No.
They're raising money. What are they at right now?
Seven
They-
36.
They've raised more than $1 million before.
They've
Actually,
raised-
twice.
Summer Games Gun Quick.
Summer Games has done it once, and Awesome Games has done it once.
Awesome Games. Yeah, they said they
I'm
know.
pretty sure one of the
they
announcers said that
said.
they've never been able to do it. Like when
Yeah,
I was
I think
watching,
they
the
did last
person
year.
who's a
I don't know.
donation said
They
he's
definitely did it last
never
year.
done it before.
Yeah, here's the thing. What they did recently do is, like earlier today, they hit 5 million total, like over all the years it's been.
That's really cool.
Ah.
Wow,
That's
that's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, 5 million total for Doctors.
I was watching yesterday, and I'm pretty sure the announcers who read a donation said that they've never reached 1 million in donations.
One
during
in one
Ah,
percent.
Summer Games Done Quick event.
Okay.
I'll give you the
I don't
link to
know
their
about
index.
the awesome ones, but
I'm hold on.
What are they doing right now? Pokemon Red and Blue?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
how you start a
they're
Pokemon
catching
game.
all the Pokemon.
Oh my god, it's that one? Wow.
Yeah, it's that one.
How in the fuck do you do that?
didn't they
yeah,
have like
so-
a blindfolded run?
That's next, actually.
That's
I
next.
might
Oh,
watch that.
that-
I might have to
that-
watch.
It's gonna be much later, though. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they named their main character Day 9, and I'm super happy about it.
Oh my god. You know what they are doing? They've got like I like the whole incentive thing behind that.
Oh, the incentive things are
yeah, the
amazing.
incentives. Yeah.
Oh.
Like, there's one for Link to the Past 100%.
Mhm.
Totally
Yes,
lost.
Bob.
Actually,
in
maybe Castlevania
in Fallout
games.
New Vegas, they added a hardcore mode where your character had a sleep meter, an eat meter, and drink meter, but it was very easy. It was very toned down. There were mods that made it much more realistic to surviving day to day, which was very interesting. It was very fun to try those out. But I said, "Oh no," because I was under the impression that they'd never hit 1 million before, but apparently they have.
I'm trying to find it because I know they've hit a million twice now, and maybe Summer didn't do it. Maybe Awesome did it
Yeah, I'm
twice.
pretty sure
Yeah, I
Summer
think it was
didn't
Awesome.
do it because the
Yeah,
person
Summer
who was
isn't the
said
pure one.
he
Because
would
personally-
love to be a part of the first team to hit 1 million during.
Yeah, personally, I've never
SGDQ.
seen Summer Games Done Quick. I've only ever seen Awesome Games Done Quick.
And,
Okay,
it's
yeah,
over.
Awesome's done it
It's
twice.
over on Sunday morning, and they're
Really?
currently at 737,000.
That's a push.
And I'm not sure if they'll be able to hit, $260,000.
No, they're going to be able to. Like, this is actually probably the closest they've been in all of them because in the last one that they did for Awesome, they were at 500,000 on the last day, and they reached the rest on that one last day.
Wow. Yeah,
Because,
a
like,
lot of
everyone
people
just pushes for
do wait till the last day to donate.
Yeah, exactly.
I donated yesterday, and it was really funny 'cause I donated it, and then I heard it on stream, and it was really cool. And then Kinesis messenger, he's like, "Dude, I just heard your message on SGDQ. Awesome, man!" I was like, "No way!" That was pretty cool. Yeah, I think what they
That's-
do is amazing. It's
course,
really,
yeah.
it's really really cool.
And raising a freaking $1 million,
Yeah.
a speed run thing, got enough attention to raise $1 million.
It's crazy how that they organize this too. They're getting so many runners.
Yeah, exactly.
So many
Oh
games.
yeah.
Well, it's gotten to the point though where it's if you are invited to actually participate in it, you're hell yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
this is a huge thing. 137,000 people are watching right now.
God,
137,000.
I actually, didn't stream earlier today just because I wanted to watch.
Yeah,
I wanted to watch. I'll watch Whitwicks. I wanted to watch
they're
Whitwicks.
Oh
they're
yeah,
currently
Whitwicks, yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
they
It was funny too.
SGDQ has been in the top 2 streams for the past week. They've
There it
either
is.
been 1 or 2. The Dota International beat them once this
Once,
week.
yeah.
They beat them once for like a few
Wow.
hours. And
Which I
then-
love to see.
Oh
and
yeah,
then
there was
SGDQ
I saw a
kicked their
tweet
ass.
about Hello Kitty World, and like somebody took a picture of Hello Kitty World was over League of Legends. I was
Yeah,
like, wow.
it's funny to see the games and see like what games at number 1. You're like League of Legends,
Hello
Pokemon Red
Kitty
Blue.
World.
What? It's pretty cool.
I
Like,
think Hello
there's-
Kitty World's the best one so far.
Yeah, there's some pretty
Obviously,
cool
the
stuff.
best speed.
Clearly.
But all
Gosh,
these like
I'm gonna need to watch
it's-
the VODs for a lot of that
it's
stuff though. Gosh.
It's crazy the gap in the channels. SGDQ is at 137,000, and then some guy playing leagues at 15. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, here's the other thing though, is the chat there.
Oh, the chat is stupid. Like,
tough.
the chat doesn't matter in
Yeah.
SGDQ.
And here's the
Yeah.
thing, they have like
No one-
subs. They have subs too. I feel like they should have
Yeah,
subs.
they have
The,
subs too, that's
the
right.
sub
really
money
do.
goes to charity as well.
Yeah, I feel like they should have sub only mode.
Oh,
for that.
they count in the donations. Actually, I didn't realize, but they actually, yeah. So they never actually have in summer now that I'm looking at it. I didn't realize though that the last Awesome Games Done Quick just this year, they actually raised $1.5 million.
No way, $1.5 million?
Yeah. Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah. Like on the last day, they raised like so much. It's like, oh my goodness. It said the average donation was $39.90.
That's amazing. It's the same on SGDQ. Like every single donation you hear, 8 out of 10 times is at least like 30 or $50. It's like,
Yeah, exactly.
It's amazing. It's incredible. Like I've seen stuff like this go on. People have been like $1, $5. Not to say that like that's like, oh, you only did $1. It's like every single dollar counts. But like
Yep.
it's incredible the support people throw in there. Like people like I donated my money, and like 10 people before and after me were all like 50, 100, 200, 350. It's like, oh my god. And then and then you get like these big shots coming in, like the guy
Yeah.
who left
Notch.
Rooster Teeth on Achievement Hunter, Ray Navarez Jr. He went full time streamer. He donated 2,500 today. It was
Wow.
really cool because
Not-
the donator was like, "Hey, wow, we got $2,500." It's really cool because like all of a sudden you see these like big name people coming in, like throwing these.
Yeah.
It's really.
I swear I heard Notch donate at least. I think I heard it twice actually. He donated like almost $5,000 each time
Yeah,
too.
Yeah,
So
he does.
You know what?
cool.
You know what? Which Whitwicks did was he.
Oh, the death thing.
He did the death thing. Yeah, $30 for every time he died during the run to just like anything, but well, besides, and then 50 for bosses. So he ended up it ended up being a total of 2,600, and there was like
That's amazing.
20 people. Here's the thing: he's not the only one who did it. Like 20
Yeah,
people
like
at
multiple
that,
people.
and like
That's
there was
really
like
cool.
20 people who just donated $2,600
Yeah,
in a row.
it's
And then there's like other people who are like, I'll just do $1
It's
per death
crazy
because
how
he died
fast
8 times.
that
So it was
counter
like
goes up.
$80, $80.
Yeah,
It was a really
that-
cool thing.
That money counter goes up so fast.
So
It's amazing.
I liked what he did there.
I really hope they hit $1 million for the first time in SGDQ. Like,
Yeah,
this
that would be really cool.
I've watched them in the past, and for some reason this one has been much more amazing and intense and cool. And
Yeah.
it's been.
Although I gotta say, I was disappointed by the Binding of Isaac run. It
Really?
was very
Why so?
mediocre. It wasn't exciting. I don't know if it's just because I've seen so many runs of that game. It's just like whatever.
Well,
Like it really wasn't
was
that
it
great.
because
Fantastic.
you think they could have gone faster or what?
Yeah. I mean, that's part of it. It's. I don't know. The commentary really wasn't that great either. I was
I like
yeah.
the
It
thing
was more
where
house commentary
after they
than
beat
that.
the run,
and I knew that.
they
I
did,
knew
like,
that.
the special one where like they
Oh,
go,
the
like,
Eden seeded. Yeah, the Eden seeded run was cool. They showed off.
that was
I
That was
liked
pretty cool.
Slack doing that.
I
I actually
enjoyed that.
watched that streamer before, and he was really wasn't.
Maybe I would beat a run if I had that same seed.
Yeah, just a little. Didn't I be
He had that
disappointed?
brimstone in Tammy's head, and it was like
Yeah, I was watching him.
long
I was
six
watching him
beams. It was crazy.
practice that. Yeah, because he's a really good streamer. And all.
Sup,
He does-
Ghost?
and he does
Stream.
a lot of retro games as well. So Slackaholics. Cool streamer. But I don't know. I was just kind of was not impressed.
Yeah, I was super impressed.
Okay, maybe by the Eden seed was like, I mean, that's fun to watch, but the Azazel run wasn't anything special.
I
Just like
enjoy
standard Isaac run,
runs
I
of-
could do
of
that.
breaking
That's
ice.
something I could do.
Yeah. I enjoy the
Do
runs
that,
where people
maybe even faster.
break Isaac. I think that's
Yes.
that's
Those
really
are
fun
much
to see.
better,
Tho-
yeah.
Those are really exciting. When like
Right.
they have their attack that like covers the entire room,
Yeah.
everything freezes up and it goes and explodes.
Yeah.
And just
Here's the other
done.
thing too is he kept getting those pop-ups during the run. I don't know if you were actually watching or not. But
I
did
joined
see
in just as he hit the foot pedal to end this timer. And I was like, damn. And
they
then he
were
was like,
seeing-
now let me show you this cool thing. I was like, okay, cool.
Oh, all right.
It
But
was a good bet.
yeah, they kept seeing pop-ups, so he even like exited his game and stuff. So it kind of like broke at up the run. I was like,
Did you guys see the speed run of Shovel Knight?
no, I almost watched like the
It
tail
was
of it.
really good. It was
I-
really good.
Didn't want to watch it because there is a physical release coming out for that game. Believe it or not.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
I
right.
picked that up,
Yeah.
and I have not seen
yeah.
any of that
It-
game. I want to play it
The
completely blind.
Shovel Knight run. If you guys haven't seen it, it was really good. The couch
I will not
commentary was incredible.
I will not
The
watch.
speedrunner and the runner commentary
play
was
more.
incredible. And the run, they had devs on call talking with the runners. It was a
What?
really good
That's
conversation. Really, really good. The guy who was playing was absolute pro. Like he was
I
doing
mean-
all these tricks. It was like, oh my god, it was so cool. And then he beat the game. It was amazing.
won't watch
The
it,
devs
but-
were talking about all this cool stuff. They were like blown away. It was a really cool run. And then at the end, he's like, "Now let me show you a few glitches." And devs were like, "What? You can do that?" it was so much fun to watch. It was amazing. You guys got to see. It was really cool.
I do want to watch it, but I got to play the game first.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, that's the thing,
I understand.
yeah.
It was just so much fun to see the devs like react to all this cool things being happened, and then like the
Oh, yeah,
moment the
that's
guy
awesome.
pulled out this really cool glitch, the devs were like laughing their asses off. They're like, "How could?" You? It was so fun. Oh. Okay, folks.
Time.
Time to time your Timmy time a tennis shoes.
Time.
Did you ever play that song on Guitar Hero World Tour?
Yes.
It was
God.
on there. It was so much
Yeah, of
fun to
course.
sing.
Time.
Okay, folks, it's been 3 hours. That means time to end the show. Gavin, are you streaming after this?
Oh
I guess you're
god.
going to bed because you've been up for like a million hours.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see who is it. Let's see who we can host.
If
Anybody
nothing,
got
if
anyone?
there isn't anybody, if there isn't anybody, there's always games done quick.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go get
Yeah, that's
music
true,
quick
yeah.
if no one's up.
Honestly, there is.
I have 2 members of the Wolf Pack, and then
Yeah,
Ghost Uncle.
I see them.
Yeah, I got Red Yeti playing Fable 2, Fat Wizard playing Isaac.
Yep, I see both of them.
And then I got a Games Done Quick. Yeah. So, thanks for hanging out, folks. I had a really fun
you.
time doing the game giveaways. That was awesome. Hopefully, you guys, if anybody of you are still here, hope you enjoy your games. We will not be here next week because I will be in New Orleans. And the same with all my streams next week will
Not
not be
here.
existent because
us.
I will be in a different state. Well, I'll be in a different part of the country. But if you do want to keep up with me and just see what I'm doing, I'll be posting things on Twitter. I will be constantly hosting other amazing streams. I'll be putting stuff on Snapchat just of me like around New Orleans, doing cool stuff. Definitely stay tuned for that. It'll be a lot of fun stuff. I'll be back in a week. Let's see. I guess we can just. What do you guys think? Do we think we should do the Red
Up to
Yeti,
you.
Fat Wizard, or Games Done Quick, or what should we do? I'm not sure.
Up to you.
I'm gonna go with the lowest viewership because I want to actually help someone out. I'm sure if we
Yeah.
were to host Games Done Quick, they wouldn't be like, "Oh my God, our host from
Oh,
doing
blackout.
this." All right,
Bye,
folks, we're
blackout.
going to
Hey,
host
blackout.
Red Yeti. He's currently playing Fable 2, total classic of a game. He's a member of the Wolf Pack. He's a cool dude. If you want to go hang out with us, go there. Oops. That's not right. No, fuck. I'm terrible at clicking. All right, folks. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, bye guys.